Thank you for staying with us here on WJZ. I'm Tim Williams.
And I'm Sina Gebra-Ab. We are staying on top of breaking news of President Biden's decision to drop out of the 2024 presidential race.
The president served 36 years in the United States Senate before spending 2 terms as vice president to Barack Obama. Mr. Biden is the first sitting president, however, eligible for re-election to decline running since President Lyndon Johnson back in 1968.
And Biden is now endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris. Reactions still pouring in from around the world are as endorsements for Harris. WJZ in your corner this morning with team coverage on the announcement.
Our Amy Kawada has reaction from Governor Wes Moore, and Alexa Davila is hearing from Maryland congressional leaders. But we begin with Amy. And Amy, we understand Governor Wes Moore is expected to endorse the vice president later today.
Hey, good morning, Tim, and good morning, Sina. One of the main questions moving forward is who will be Vice President Kamala Harris's running mate if she does secure the nomination from the Democratic Party. And one of the names that's floating around, according to CBS News, is our very own Maryland Governor Wes Moore. And we are, as you just mentioned, expecting to hear from him as soon as today to endorse Harris himself. He's been a firm supporter of President Biden throughout this process, serving on a national advisory board for the campaign, even as other Democrats ramped up pressure on Biden to consider dropping out. In a statement yesterday, he thanked President Biden for his dedication to the country and Maryland during his term, Moore pointing to his frequent partnership with the White House on infrastructure investment, job growth, and most notably, the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse. On CBS's Face the Nation last month, Moore said he would not pursue the Democratic nomination for president if Biden were to step aside, and remained firm standing behind him.
Joe Biden is our nominee. Joe Biden is our leader. And Joe Biden has earned, and Joe Biden deserves the confidence, the respect, and frankly, the partnership that we now have to provide to him. I will work through November to make sure he gets reelected.
We do want to point out that was about 3 weeks ago, that interview, and now we can see just how much has changed since then. Again, we are expecting to hear from Governor Wes Moore sometime later today for an endorsement on Kamala Harris. But now we do want to continue our live team coverage this morning. I want to turn it now to Alexa Davila, who has more reaction from Maryland lawmakers this morning.